I decided to become a full-time artist about 6 years ago. And right now, like, what I'm learning a lot is about the reflections of everything you see is yourself. You know? Like, you see yourself in other people, you see yourself in the world and in the exterior, you know, like the introspection.
Up next, an artist who gives birth to an entirely new universe of expression. David Troice is a famed contemporary sculptor and artist based in Mexico City. Since he was a child, David's fascination for origami grew and became his inspiration. By learning the art of folding materials such as paper form figures capable of flying, floating, and moving, the artist discovers the transformation of the material into the expression to create his own world. In 2018, Troice began the sculptural formation of his work in steel. The mix of technique, style, and material makes this Mexican artist one to watch. Check him out.
My name is David Troice, and I'm a sculptor from Mexico City. I focus on origami to make pieces, so I basically make steel origami sculptures. I was folding a piece of paper, and then I saw the sections in the folds, and I was like, it would be cool if I transformed that into steel. And then it started evolving. Like, I started folding different shapes and different forms and wanting to express different messages through my pieces. And so the process of producing the pieces is always changing. It's always there's a new solution for the new pieces. First, Gina reached out to me from Path Galleries, and she was like, "We've seen your work and we want you to come to LA and have an exhibition. And I want you to meet Chris Flint, which is our chef at Fellow. And we want you to make a collaboration and mix his talent with your talent, and basically through his work portray my essence, you know." And so we were talking, we were bouncing ideas through the phone for 2 months before the exhibition, and so he came up with this amazing menu. Actually, every piece he made was an explosion of flavor that it actually portrayed what I was expressing to him, which is amazing, because art is about stimulating as most senses you can. So here you're stimulating the smell, the taste, and you're stimulating the sight, you know, and I don't know why we didn't come up with putting a live band there, you know? All my life, I've done origami. Ever since I was like 6 years old, I folded paper, I made paper airplanes. I discovered origami through like the books at the library, and I never knew I was gonna be an artist. I wanted to be an inventor when I was a little kid. I always built things and made like small contraptions and stuff. And I studied industrial design. And while I was studying industrial design, I had like my own creative side, and doing things on the side, playing with chemicals and doing stuff with origami. And I moved to Boston to finish my degree, and I studied sculpture at the same time, focused on metal sculpture. And there's when I discovered like I need to do something with this. And I came back to Mexico and I started making like origami mosaics, and I made murals with them. It was like a hobby. And I was like, nah, I need to go this way, you know? So I decided to become a full-time artist about 6 years ago. And right now, like what I'm learning a lot is about the reflections of everything you see is yourself. Like you see yourself in other people, you see yourself in the world and in the exterior, like that introspection.